Nigeria needs 20 gigawatts of power, and what we have today is much less. It's around 3.5 gigawatts of power that's being supplied to the population today. The reason behind it is the distribution companies who are supposed to be distributing the power and collecting the money against the power distributed, they are unable to do so. This makes it difficult for the generation companies to sustain their operations, and therefore, while there is capacity for producing power, the generation companies do not want to produce that much of power because the distribution companies must exhibit the capability of collecting all the monies for the power that has already been sent out to them. Currently, the collection efficiency and the billing efficiency, if you combine both of them, and together they're called as AT&C, aggregate technical commercial losses. The loss is around 47 to it can go as high as 70%. That's the loss. So when you have a sector which is facing losses between 50 to 70%.
We face a lot of problems here where we look at the cost and all the equipment we have. What we are consuming here is a lot.
When you power on your generator, noise left and right.
Our customer here cannot be able to hear us whenever we are selling or distributing or talking to each other here. We have to close the whole window.
You really cannot have sustainable operations, and therefore even if the generation companies can produce power, they would not be willing to produce all of it unless the distribution companies do not show the capability of collecting the money for that, and that is where we come in.
The way we see innovation in CWG is a little bit different. We're looking at our economy today and seeing what are those things that we could create that could further help or bring better prosperity to this nation. If you check one of the products that we have today in CWG as some of the innovative ideas we bring to the table, there's always the social impact, the social aspect of it. If you take a good example, is the smart metering solution that we have.
In the last 5 years of our foray into the energy space in Nigeria, we have been able to change the narrative as far as the metering gap is concerned. With our involvement within the energy space, which is mostly on the distribution aspect, through the provision of smart metering solution, we have been able to reduce the metering gap in Nigeria.
We provide solutions to the distribution companies to collect money for the power that they distribute. Therefore, once this money is collected, let's say to an efficiency of 95% or 98%, this money goes upstream, paying for the generation companies and the transmission companies, and that makes the whole value chain sustainable, viable.
With CWG Smart Metering solution, you can be able to monitor your consumption trend. You can be able to turn off your appliances even when you are not physically present, and you can do quite a number of things. You can do an auto recharge, you can do remote disconnection, you can actually monitor power theft. And we have deployed a significant number of locations across Nigeria, and people are really enjoying it, and the testimony around it is fantastic. We are currently replicating the same solution in some market locations in Abuja. We are replicating the same solution, a similar solution in UTC market, in Gariki market. We have been able to gain the confidence of the key regulators within the energy space. We have gained the confidence of the Rural Electrification Agency and as a preferred metering solution provider in Nigeria.
Here at CWG, we are constantly innovating. Our aim is to reduce the cost of the meters and make them more feature-rich. We focus on delivering superior value to the distribution companies and to the end customers, and we're very happy to contribute towards reducing the metering gap in Nigeria.